The first area to consider is motivation, and what we mean by motivation is what is the primary thing that drives the client? Are they driven principally by price? Are they principally driven to find the best deal, or are they driven principally by a search for values? And we refer to these groups as price busters, deal hunters, and value buyers. A typical price buster, you might find them in, say, a retail environment where margins are quite small. They see the thing that they're buying as being fairly uniform across a number of different providers, a commodity, if you like. And principally what they're interested in is, well, what's the lowest price I can get for this particular item that I'm looking for? And that tends to drive a behavior where they share very little information with you. They wouldn't typically want to meet with you because that just takes up their time and they think they understand what it is that they're looking for. And principally all they're interested in is, well, can you give me the price that I'm looking for? Logistics is another example where we've worked with companies where their offering is seen as very much a commodity, whereas the logistics providers may feel otherwise and feel that they have a lot of technical systems that support providing a differentiated service, but it's very hard to convince the customers that that's actually what they provide. So the key thing to do typically if you have a price buster is to try to streamline your systems to make sure that you can respond in the most efficient way to inquiries that you get. So you don't want to be spending a lot of time on price busters. Second category is deal hunters. The example we come across the most of deal hunters would be people like government departments, where they like to create a level playing field. Everybody will be given the same information. We won't favour one party over another. We will meet you if you want to meet with us, but we'll also meet with all the other vendors. And essentially we treat everybody the same. We want to get a number of different responses when we're looking to buy. Ultimately, price will still be quite a large factor for us, but actually what we're looking for is the best deal, the best combination of the quality of service that we can get for a particular price. And then the final category, which is really where our approaches are more aimed, is towards value buyers. So typically find this with larger brands, companies that are interested in quality over quantity, and typically they will share lots of information with their vendors, with their suppliers, because they want to make sure that they get the best quality. Price, always a factor, but less of a factor with a value buyer. The client is more interested in, well, am I getting the value that I'm looking for? And then is the price that I'm paying fair, not necessarily the lowest price. And the way that you would treat a value buyer is basically to try to deliver the value that they want, but not over-deliver on value. Indeed, if you actually have that relationship already, the key thing to do is try to introduce other people that can bring new value to that client or customer.